What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another podcast. My name is Bailey Stanfield, and this is Peace of My Mind, the podcast where sometimes I am live on Twitch for 2 hours, and then I decide that I want to do a live podcast. So currently, I'm podcasting live and on Twitch. This is going to be a kind of all over the place podcast because I'm going to be reading the chat and podcasting at the same time. But if you're watching, hello. And if you are not watching and just listening, also hello. I hope that you enjoy the sound of my little voice. So we have a bunch of people in here. We got 25 viewers. That's pretty exciting. That's a quarter of a honey. 1/4 of a honey. We stand live podcast. Yeah, see, the thing with doing a podcast live is that people get to see expressions. And even when I'm recording these podcasts alone, I use my hands a lot as if I'm talking to somebody. So at least it feels like I'm doing something, like, I don't know, making a thing. I'm digging the live podcast. See, people are loving it. I appreciate you guys. Let's move this camera because it feels like it's out of place. We'll put that right there. So I just did a stream. I was doing a bunch of free games from Steam, which Steam is like a little gaming platform that has a bunch of games. It's like a host kind of, but I was looking for free games so that people that are watching can be like, oh, I like that game. And I'll be like, oh, well, this game's free, so anybody can get it. So that's what I love to do. The chat is really flowing. I'm trying to look away because I get distracted so easily. Here, I'll read some. Little voice. Yeah, Faith is making fun of me. Faith said that she had a Sandy Cheeks voice. First of all, not true. So everybody out there, be looking forward to Faith's podcast coming out. We just got to gas her up a little bit. I like this a lot. Thank you, Emma. I never realized how much Bailey talks with his hands before. I talk so much, and I also hold the mic. Like, my fingers just kind of retreat every now and then because this hand wants to move really bad, but it can't. We appreciate you as well. Writing, you're great. I played VR chat. I've got a list. Okay, so I played Chex Quest. First of all, possibly the worst game ever created. But in 1996, apparently, there was this Chex game that was like an ad for Chex. And then recently they made a new version that's like a HD version. And now they have that. And I tried playing it. I was like, we'll just test it out. And it was terrible. It was really hard to I didn't like it. So I said, nah. That was terrible. Then we played Space Bear, which Space Bear I don't think is a bad game. I think it's a game that you play on your own because it involves a lot of focus and you had to type with the keyboard, and I'm bad at that, so didn't do that. Then we played the Fishing Planet game, which was fantastic. I'm wearing flannel right now. If you're watching, you can see that. If you're not watching, imagine flannel, but it's green with yellow stripes and white stripes and blue stripes. Shout out to Stoked, my friend Mila. We had that. Gotta let the podcast know what. Oh, I will. Cheyenne, don't you worry. We're going to get there. So I played this fishing game. It's very in-depth. There's a bunch of lures that you can get and a bunch of line, and you get all this stuff, and it's great. And yeah, that was fun. So then we played, I did just realize that if you're watching the podcast, you see that there's music on the screen. Shout out to Matt and Kim. Didn't mean to have that in the middle of the screen, but here we are. It looks more gray than green. I know in the video, my flannel does look green, but it is in fact gray. Also, if you're watching or if you're listening to the podcast, I would recommend going to the video. It's on youtube.com/Bayfield, BAIFIELD. If you go there, you can watch the video that has the chat. It has 3 camera angles, possibly overkill, but it also has chat. So you can see what I'm looking at. I've been talking for a long time before this, so I already need my water. So I'm going to get a little bit of water. Proud member. Cheyenne's also going to make a podcast. I'm pretty sure Cheyenne's been on a podcast, like a few podcasts, actually. You're wearing Stoked? Look at that. Elle's also wearing Stoked. Mila, do you hear that? It's impossible to hate you, Shy. That is very true. Is it gray or green? Make up your mind. It is both. It's got, this is gray, and then this is green. So it's got both. Okay, water break. Water. Lewis has been in one of my fan podcasts. Those were a nightmare. I was so stressed out the entire time. Not even the talking part. Just making I wanted everybody to have a good time. But in order to do that, we had to have some order in there. And I don't think that people enjoy order. So it was like, okay, we're going to put you in groups of 3. You're going to go in this room. We're going to check your mic. Because if your mic is trash, then we can't use it. So it was like, we're going to check your mic, and then you can come in. But some people didn't pass it, and it made them mad. And I just don't like making people upset, so we just decided not to do that. Whoa, an IRL podcast. Yeah, welcome. What's up, Prince? I've never called you Prince since like day 70 of you being here. What's up, Riley? So yeah, that was hard. Okay, played Fishing Planet. I don't know how we got to that tangent. Played the fishing game. The next game that we played was VR Chat, which Mateo, I know that you're still in the chat. Mateo keeps telling me that I should play it, and I was like, I'll get around to it. I've seen like videos of it, and I just never tried it. But then I saw that it was free, and it was on Steam. I thought that it was only on the website, but it was on not just the website. It was on Steam also. So I just logged in. This one kid, I think his name was Furbian, but he was a Sonic avatar character. And he was like, okay. Or no, I walked in. So let's slow down. Let's slow down. So first, you get in VR Chat. And the idea is it was meant for VR, which is like the headsets that you look through, and it's virtual reality. So you get in, you're supposed to be able to like move your hands and do all this stuff. But I was playing on the PC, so it was different. But I went in there. If you're watching the video, no mind, I'm not giving away. Cheyenne, I'm trying to build up to that. Oh, that wasn't even Cheyenne that said it. So I forgot what I was saying. So you get in and you're this avatar. You go around. Literally, the point of it is you just go and hang out with people and just talk. So I walked in and I said, hey, I don't know what to do. Can somebody help me? And this one kid was like, I can help you. And I was like, sick. What do I need to do? And he's like, okay, well, first thing you need to know is I am Sonic and nobody is faster than me. And then he takes off and the Sonic X theme song plays and it was iconic. And then he came back and he goes, okay, now the second thing you need to know. And then he actually started teaching me things and he was very sweet. And if you're listening to this, hello. I tried to get him to come to the stream. I think that he was kind of, he was doing his own thing. I wasn't going to force him, but he was so nice. I heard my name and I was going to, oh, Cheyenne, you're good. Cheyenne, I was just talking about you. Don't worry. But, so he was super nice. Then I went into, there's another little room that I went into that was a basketball like court, and there were basketballs on the ground. You can pick them up and throw them. So I was doing that. Then this one little kid walked past and I was just like, hey, are you playing on VR? Because it looks like your hands are moving different. Because on VR, you have these little things that you hold in your hands that you can move your fingies. And I told him that and he was like, yeah. And then he held both of his arms out and he was just doing things with his hands. And then he held both of his thumbs together. And it was quiet for a second. And then he goes, I can't get my thumbs to touch. And you kind of had to be there for that to make any sense. But he was trying to put his thumbs together and there was like a little bit of space in between. And he was just sitting there doing that for a minute. And then he disappeared. And then we never saw him again. We saw another character with the same avatar, but we never saw that guy. He looked like a toothbrush, but it was toothbrush on both sides. And what did Cheyenne call it? Teeth brush? A teeth brush? It was hilarious. So now VR Chat definitely goes on my list of games I'm going to play in the future because I feel like it's just endless content. You'll never run out of things. You just go and find some people. What was his name? I think it was Fabian. No way you know him. Thank you for the follow. Ivan Jafferp. Appreciate that. I'm telling you, I might start doing these live streams, podcasts, and I'll like schedule it. It'll be like, hey, 9 p.m. every Tuesday, we're doing a live stream. I mean, a live podcast. I keep not looking at the right camera. I guess there's not really. Hello. No, I don't know him. I know the avatar. Love that. Where was I? A teeth's brush. Teeths, plural teeths. Ivan. Ja. They're speaking Spanish. I wish that I knew some Spanish. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. Okay, I keep getting distracted by the chat. I gotta chill. Thank you for the follow, Meme Lover 642. Guys with all these follows, you guys are so nice. So nice with me. Okay. Let's see. What can we chat about? Here's a chance for chat to open up. I'm only gonna do, let's see, how long have I been going? I was planning on doing a 20 to 30 minute chat. We've only gone for 10 minutes. I'll go for however. I speak English. We love that. Where am I? Okay, this is your chance to say some questions in the comments. In the future for these podcasts, I probably won't. I'm going to interact with the chat a little bit, but for the sake of people that just listen, I probably will just make it more of a hands-off. I'll just be doing the podcast kind of deal. Oh, yeah, Brittany knows everything. Bailey, best editor. Meme lover. I appreciate you. Okay. Somebody said the best advice you've ever received. I don't know. Although I did just watch a movie called About Time, which if you haven't seen that movie, highly recommend. Adriana recommended it to me, and it was her birthday 2 days ago, so we watched it. It's called About Time, and I don't think it's giving anything. No, it's not, because it's the whole premise. So in this family line, all the men in this family line can time travel, but they can only go back, and they can only go to specific memories that they've had. So they can't like go back to dinosaurs. They can only go back to like the time that they went to a party and made a mistake, which is like something, it's like a memory that you had. So the like redeeming quality of it was that he like got too used to being able to go back and change his life that it was like way too much for him, that he then was like, okay, I'm just going to live my daily life, but act as if I am reliving that memory, if that makes sense. So like, instead of making the mistake, I don't know how to explain it. You got to see the movie, but he said you got to like just live your life with intention is really the whole premise of it. It's deeper than that, but don't just go about the day. Just like look around you, take in the jellyfish that are going on for hours and hours on end behind me. You know, just let that happen. It's such a good movie. Maddie, it is. It's really good. I promise. It's called About Time. Yes, meme lover, you can ask a question. I'm just going to go through and pick some random ones that I like. Let's see. Oh, Lewis said, why do I never sleep? I also listened to a TED Talk last night about sleeping, and it was about rhythm and how you can like put rhythm to your brain. There's a name for it. I can't remember what it was, but you got to like, his thing is you tap. So you like ding, 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 and you count and you breathe. You tap 4 times, breathe in, tap, and just keep tapping. And then after like 3 minutes, you start slowing the tapping down, and then your body just is just gone. Not gone. You fall asleep. So why do you not sleep? You just got to chill, relax your mind. Listen to some podcast. Listen to a podcast that maybe some people look at it and they're like, that's kind of annoying. But listen to it because of the calm nature of it, you know? Okay, let's see. Why do I never sleep? About Time, great movie. Oh, Adriana. Adriana's in the chat. I was just talking about, Elle asked what the greatest advice, and I thought that was some good advice at the end of that movie. Where do you collect meme culture and editing knowledge? Example, I saw X in a video. How do I do that? Oh. So I see what you're saying. I learned everything that I know through, if I was like, dang, I used to clone, like one of my big things that I used to do in my old channel was I would clone myself and do stuff all the time. But I was like, okay, all I want to do is have me right here and me right here. How can I do that? So then I would just watch a bunch of videos and then go and test footage. But I would teach myself. The thing that people have an issue with is they won't fail. Like they won't make something bad, or not, maybe not even bad, but they won't make something very simple because they want to go ahead and just shoot for the stars, which isn't bad either, but you got to get there eventually. So like I would literally just record like a 5-second clip of me standing right here going like, what's up, man? How are you? And then do the other clone version. It was simple. It wasn't going too crazy, but it was just, you just have to step there. I'm missing a lot of stuff. The chat's really rolling. I got to go see something. Really great advice. King, I hope that you're doing well. By the way, that DM that you messaged me, I hope that that's going well. I'm willing to fail. Understood. Yes, be willing to fail. That's might be the biggest advice, L. You got to be willing to fail. You got to be willing to fail. Because if you don't, okay, I also have this theory that you can trace it back to anything. The only way that you can learn something is either through your mistake or somebody else's mistake. And you can come up with anything. Like, let's think of something. Like, oh, I hate when my pen goes behind the desk. I just threw it. I hate when my pen goes behind the desk. The only way I'm going to learn not to go behind the desk is either because I just did that or because somebody else has done that and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. It's the only way you can learn is through other people's mistake. It's just true. Avex said, my brain was initially trained to fall asleep to Bailey's podcast. Now it keeps me up. No, Avex, that's not good. I try myself. I try to not keep people up. Ivan, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I'd love to see what you're saying. but I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's go see. I'm going to go find another question. This chat is lit. Yeah, this chat's going insane. I'm sorry that I can't answer everybody's questions. I listened to some H3 podcast. Yes, I love the H3 podcast, even though they're turning into a YouTube drama podcast, and I am not a huge fan of that. I think that it's sometimes insightful, but they do be causing drama, and I'm not into that. Faith said, "Do you have a favorite album? And if you do, what makes it special to you?" Good question. Watsky, Times Infinity, is my favorite album of all time. Until something beats it, that's still my favorite album of all time. And I don't know what it was. I know that I listened to it a lot in 2016. That was the year that it came out. I listened to it. So I go through this thing where if I like an artist, that's all I listen to. And I won't like try to do something else. I just listen to it forever. But I really like that album. And why does it make it special to me? It reminds me of like the simpleness of college, maybe, or like the simple times. I don't know. It's also just really well written. I recommend that. It's called Times Infinity, but it's written as X Infinity. Watsky's my favorite. I still haven't seen him live. My sibling's seen him twice. Let's see. Bailey, since your favorite singer is Joji, what's your reaction to, when some K-pop stan was trying to cancel Joji? Okay. I'm going to go quick on this because I'm not trying to be a drama channel. People were trying to cancel Joji for something that I thought everybody knew. Like they were trying to say that they're like, oh, cancel Joji because he used to be Filthy Frank, which was a YouTube channel. I thought everybody knew that, but apparently not. So it's just now coming up and now it's becoming a thing. But he said some things and anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. It's not a huge deal. I just saw one good question. Where'd it go? What's your favorite lyric you've written? What does it mean to you? Oh my goodness. What's a favorite lyric? I've got such a good song coming out soon. I've actually got a few songs that I'm working on, but one, I'm doing a music video tomorrow with Tariq and a couple other people. I'm kind of excited about that. That's going to be a banger. Let's see. What's your favorite lyric? Okay, what is my favorite lyric? I know that I would have to think about that one. But I've definitely got some. Lewis, are you live right now? I was live earlier. Oh. I can't be bothered. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna reset the question with somebody ask a question. I'm gonna answer the first one that I see on the little screen that's to my right, but it's left on the screen. My question is my question for you, Bailey, is what's your inspiration for your songs? So I still haven't figured out my style, and I have 3 specific types of songs that I like, are like things that I go for. One is the kind of like frat guy just flexing for no reason, because those are the most fun songs to make by far. They're the most fun, but I wouldn't say that they're meaningful. I wouldn't say that they're like big pieces. I just think that they're fun. Some people just like to listen to them. There's fun songs that are like the frat rap, like, hey, I got a lot of money and I drive fast cars. Those kinds. The next ones are chill, vibey ones. Those are also very fun to make, and they're like the middle ground between. I should have said that one last. I set this up wrong. The vibey ones they have meaning and they're fun to make, but they're sometimes a little sloppy. And then there's like the meaningful, like soft ones. Like I would put I Am Not Different is kind of the meaningful soft one. Midas is the fun vibey one. And then like cool, if you've heard Kool-Aid on My Yacht or like Model 3, those are the most fun. Frat rap is a genre, Faith. Like Young Gravy. I wouldn't call it frat. I guess the fun ones are like the more trap heavy. That's quite the description. What can I say? As a person in Greek life, that's hilarious. Love that. We love frat rap. A frat guy flexing for no reason. Yes. I literally just wrote a lyric. What was it? I'm hitting... Oh, I showed it on here. The lyric was, I'm hitting hundreds in my foreign... No, wait. I'm hitting hundreds in my Model foreign race cars. What is it? Spending all the money... watching from a distance while you're maxing out your chase cards. So it's literally, I'm saying I'm hitting triples in my Model 4 race cars, triples being 3 digits, like going like 150. Then while I'm watching from a distance while you're maxing out your chase cards. So I got money and you don't. That's literally what that lyric is. I don't really mean anything. I've never been in a Model 4 and race car ever in my life. But don't forget REP. Dude, Mateo. I promise. I mentioned it and you said maybe. Everybody in the chat, should we do a Mateo? Although, would you want to do an album together or would you want to remix songs? That's up to you. That'll be another conversation for the future. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. But Mateo did the remix one of the remixes for Midas. It was really great. Let's see. I recorded the song okay. I forgot that some people are just listening. I got to read the messages with their name. So Lewis said, I recorded the song a few days ago while talking to Patrick and I messed up lots a lot. I messed up my lyrics. I told you that I'm doing a music video tomorrow. I've been just reciting my own song over and over again. It's that Nobu song that I did. 300 spit the bill at Nobu. Hitting Benihana, know they got the tofu. Gotta solve this puzzle like Sudoku. How come I really want to hold you? That one goes into the frat rap one. Because I talk about going to Nobu, which is like a foreign, very expensive restaurant, and immediately say hitting Benihana, which is also notably a very expensive restaurant. And I also said 300. So 300 split the bill. $300 and we split the bill. I need to do a lyric breakdown podcast. I think that would be fun. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, I prefer making original songs because I can do remixes anytime. Original ideas are the hardest for me. So they're the most meaningful for me, you know? Oh, yes. No, I totally get that, Mateo. I love working on a project for a while and then, you know, it like coming to fruition. Chino on Genius. Yes, I really would love to. Is that the song you recorded in your car because you were impatient? So the song I recorded in my car was, we're calling that one, what are we calling it? Living on my own. I think I'm calling it Demons. It's like unnamed right now. I just made it a little bit, or I've just made it, it's not finished yet. But Keenan and I have 2 songs almost finished. Let's see if I have a lyric from that. Oh wait, I sang it earlier. It's the one that goes, shoot. How does it go? I'm gonna have to pull up my phone. Living on my own. That's it. Wait. I was literally just humming. Anyway, it goes, living on my own now. Living on my own now. Feel it in my tone now. I will never go down. I will never go down. That one. That one's a whole bop. Wait, the song I recorded is legit called Demons. Is it really? Guess I'm gonna have to change it. You can keep Demons. You can have it, Lewis. I'll let you keep it because ours was just a placeholder name. I promise you can have that name and I will not be upset. The funniest thing Gabby Hanna ever did was that Genius video. I'm going to have to look that up. First of all, don't know who Gabby Hanna is. Oh, wait. Her name is Gabby Hanna? You're the monster. That one. Something about monster. What was I doing? I picked up my phone. Oh, I was going to show you one of the other songs. It was not the song that I started humming. I forgot. I just sent it to Keenan. Oh, this is Nobu. I'm just going to flip to a random spot. You're just going to hear this. I'm so excited for the song. I'm doing a music video. It's coming out on my birthday. Everything about it is perfect. It's going to be so good. Okay, 4th song. It's called, we don't have a name. I think Keenan's is called Bad Day. The whole thing, I don't want to give anything away. Keenan told me not to. I won't give away what the topic is and how it's going to work. Living on my own. How does this song go? Oh.
Chino, be careful cause I'm delicate. Using heavy words, try to say that I'm irrelevant. Keep it clean, it's like I'm celibate. You're not in this thing alone, let me go and be a delegate. We're not in this thing alone, and we're never gonna be. I know feelings right now make it really hard to see. There's nothing in this life that will ever come free. If you cover up the light, it makes it hard to grow a tree.
Not bad. That's a demo. Haven't mixed it at all, but it's not bad. Thanks for the present, Bailey. What present did I give you, Vaith? How many songs are you currently working on? I have a list over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working on 6 songs. It's actually, look, it's written right here. Bing. It's going to be good. It's so hard to come up with lyrics, but once you come up with a hook for a song or a chorus, you're money. so organized. If I didn't write things down, I look at this. Oh, here's something I can show you. People who are listening to the podcast, I'm sorry. I'm going to be showing something, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. This right here is a book that I got from Haiti, or it's just a like a notebook. Adriana, I don't know if you're still here, but I told you that I would show you this. So this is literally, every time I try a new coffee or a tea, I write it in this little book because I'm afraid that I'll forget it. I'm trying to get to a page. So I write down in entries. I'm showing, if you're listening to this, I'm just showing it on the thing. I don't know if it's going to show. I write the entry number, and then I say what it is, where it's from, the preparation type, and then like what I thought about it. So like this one, here, I'll read it to the stream. So this is a Tanzanian? I think it's Tanzanian. Tanzanian light roast from Rocky Mountain Coffee. Shout out to Rocky Mountain Coffee. They sent me some. It was a fine blend, pour over, and I made it black. I didn't put any whatever. Can't read it, but cool. I'm sorry, Avek. This is why I read it. And then I just said that it was too sour. I'm trying to learn better on pour overs. Capricorn gang, Gemini gang, boy. Yeah, what was I going to say? Something about coffee. Bailey, before I go, please tell me, what do I chat you? Because I don't know how to chat properly. You can chat me on Discord. Or if you at me on... Are you on Discord, Bella? If not, we can figure out another way. But maybe Instagram. You're Carl, the Carl account on Twitter. We'll figure it out. Oh, thank you, Emma. Okay, let's think. Let's think long. Let's think. We're not in this thing alone. There's no Aries. Why don't you want to wear glasses? So Avex said, I am blind because I don't want to wear glasses. I started wearing glasses in second grade. No, third grade. Third grade. Yeah. A stream keeps loading. I don't know what Bailey is saying right now. Oh no. Okay. Maybe refresh it. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I am. I was about to do a Discord, then Emma beat it to me. Thank you, Allison. This is derailing. No, it's not. We didn't really have rails to begin with. This train doesn't need no rails. I'm also trying to start a podcast. Well, I'm not trying to start it. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to take this credit. My friends Taylor and Mary are trying to start a podcast, and they want me to be a part of it. But it's going to be called Shooting for Pluto. But Pluto is an acronym for Please Listen Unless Told Otherwise. PLUTO. Shooting for Pluto. Please listen unless told otherwise. I think it's a great little name. It's also got a fun cover art. I can't wear mine. The eye doctor isn't open. Huh? Contacts? I wear contacts. Glasses over contacts anyway. I'm wearing glasses on top of my contacts. These are just blue light because I keep getting headaches, and I don't want that. So I'd be wearing these. All right, let's do another question. Which song is Faster Alone But We're Further Together? Faster we're alone but we're further together. Trade weight of the world with the weight of a feather. That is the one that I just played, or not just played. That's the one that I recorded in the car. We don't have a name for that. That's one that's not going on the EP, but we're doing it as a single. Ethan and I, or Keenan and I. I keep grabbing for my water and not drinking it. Mm-hmm. Bye, Bella. I hope Bella got the information that we needed to give her. I love that proverb so much. I think I might have mentioned that. So to give some backstory, in that song, I sang a lyric that was faster alone, but we're further together. It's from, I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast with Robert Downey Jr., and he said, there's a proverb that one of my friends used to say, and it was, you can get places faster by going alone, but you'll get further with somebody else, which I think speaks true to me because I much prefer to do everything alone, but you can only get so far alone. It is really fast to get there, but you need somebody else to help you through things. Deep in the feels. That's right. I try to make like some of these songs. Okay, so the whole EP that we're doing with Keenan is going to be 3 songs. There's going to be an interlude and an outerlude, and they're all going to be deeper songs, deep, soft songs like that. The one that I played earlier. We're not in this thing alone, but we're never going to be. That one. There's so many songs, it's hard to keep up with. But then, so that proverb that I said, I looked it up because I wanted to make sure that I quoted it right. I think that I might have put it on Twitter. I might have tweeted it, but I looked it up and it said that it was a proverb from Zambia, a Zambian proverb. So it was great. Yeah, the chat is really going insane. Guys, I appreciate you so much. So much love. I feel so loved. Somebody's coming in. Hello? I'm doing a live podcast.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm almost done.
Enjoy.
Okay, bye. That was Carl. My favorite thing is how like everyone has subs here. Yeah, I know. Is there anybody in the chat that is not subbed? Do we have any non-subbers? Any non-subs? And also, if you have any questions in there, we can. I'll do like two. What are we at? We're at 31 minutes. Okay, I'll do one more question. I told them that I would go and hang out with them. We're not in this thing alone, and we're never gonna be. One more question. Do I know my Enneagram number? I am a 6-wing-7, but I just don't believe it. I think I'm more of a 1 or a 2. Non-subbers. Do we have any non-subbers in the room? Yeah. So every time I take it, it says I'm a 6. But if anybody else wants to take the test for me, I feel like that would be more beneficial than me taking it. Because I don't believe my 6-wing-7. Faith, if you say you're a 6-wing-7 and we have the same birthday, I think you got to go. How did Carl become your roommate? So Jake lived here, then he got engaged to his fiance, or his now fiance, and they moved out, or they were going to move out, but I was like, I would rather not pay the full rent, so I'm going to try to get roommates. So I asked around, and Ethan was like, I'll move in, and Carl was like, I'll also move in. And then that's what happened. And now we're roommates, and it's a fantastic situation. Shy, we stand that? What did Shy say? Sim. I don't think I am. I don't remember. Wait, why are you saying stop then? Because you simping? Why you always simping? Oh my God. I teach that stuff if you'd like me to explain it sometimes. Oh my gosh, writing. Look at that. Okay. Writing. Are you in the Discord? I feel like you've had some like very insightful little things that you throw in every now and then that kind of get hidden, but I do see them. You teach Enneagram. Look at that. I was supposed to move in, but they traded me out. Yeah, Cheyenne, we were like, Cheyenne, you can move in. And she was like, I'm going to stay in Georgia. We were like, okay, whatever. Just kidding. We didn't kick you. There was no kicking, Cheyenne. It was a polite no. I love talking about Enneagram. I like it, but I just don't know anything. I mean, I just feel like I'm sure that a lot of people say this. I feel like I fit into a lot. I feel like I fit into 1, 2, 9. I don't see 6 and 7 as much as any of the other ones, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I just realized Lewis. Okay. Lewis said, I just realized how bad my song is. Remember that whole thing about failing? You got to make it, post it, find somebody that you trust that will give you honest feedback and take it. You gotta like get somebody that will like just ruin your career for just a second. Be like, ooh, the way that you did that wasn't very good. Sometimes, like I had this one friend that would literally, she would tell me straight up, but then she wouldn't say how to. So it was a little frustrating. I was like, well, why aren't you telling me the answers if you're going to tell me what I did wrong? But then at the same time, I was like, thank goodness for a single person telling me what I'm doing wrong, because some people are just too afraid to hurt feelings. I would much rather having my feelings hurt and then improve somehow than somebody never telling me. Bayfield, there are usually 3 that people bounce between and a separate 3 people identify with. Again, I'd be happy to explain. I think that I might take you up on that offer. Again, if you haven't joined the Discord, if you type in ! Discord, you can hop in. Someone who can ruin my, Lewis, I can't ruin your career. That's not fair. Plus, what you sent me was good. Honest friends are the best friends. I agree. Everybody, don't everybody do it at once. Everybody ! Discord. But thank you guys. You are in Discord? Sick. All right. I think I'm going to wrap this up. We're at 35 minutes. I think that was a solid one. I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this, please go. Okay, let me tell you, the best thing that you can do for somebody's podcast, I'm not speaking for just myself, but for anybody's podcast, if you go to iTunes, if you haven't either a Mac, actually, you can get iTunes on a PC, but if you have iTunes, if you go and rank rank their podcast on iTunes. That's the best thing you can possibly do. And then like their day's made. If you go and rank on all the other stuff is great. Just listening to it is plenty. But if you want to go above and beyond, ranking on if you go and ranking on iTunes is the best thing you can do. But I think that's all I got for today. I'm going to end the podcast. I appreciate you guys listening. I am going to stay on the Twitch for a little bit. So if you want to go and stay on Twitch, it's just going to be a few more minutes because I am going to go and hang out with the boys. It's 11:45 already. Sheesh dang. It's almost midnight. Shout out to midnight. What if I buy all the merch? Is the iTunes thing still better? Buying merch is a great thing. That's very supportive. It's all good. You're right. But I'm saying specifically for the podcast, the best thing. Anyway, we're going to do that. Y'all are all great. I hope that you guys all had a great day listening to this. Again, twitch.tv/BAIFIELD, Bayfield. Go to there. We're all hanging out. But that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed this. Do something nice, somebody. Peace out.